Brain be computer.
Why do you have this next to your computer?
To blow my nose. To clean up spills and such.
From the lotion.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go to the old email here.
Oh, dude, go down.
All that lotion stuff's going on the B-reel, right?
Hey, Owen, what did you do today? Wow. Tony, what did you do today?
I took the day off. You always take the day off after you go on vacation.
Sharon, what did you do today?
Are you ticklish?
He is.
I think your spirit animal is an armadillo.
Secrets within.
Yeah.
Also,
Anyway.
he has salmonella.
In my toenails. I use it for self-defense.
That is the funniest thing I've ever heard. We're not going to say anything funnier. Do you want to just intro it?
It's the Gadget Spot email. Woo, 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 woo. Here we are.
Hi.
Yeah!
It's email time.
It's email time!
We got a couple of emails today, and we're going to start with, we'll have Owen do the first one.
Yes.
Which one is it?
Brain v computer.
Oh, okay. Let me go back to that one.
We talked about brains as computational devices compared to computers about a month ago.
this
And we
article...
started to read this email on the last podcast, but we were underprepared, so we stopped.
So does that mean that we're all zombies because we're all trying to attain the highest GPU? And if that's a brain, aren't we all just searching for brains?
Hey, that's a really bad comparison.
Okay.
Yeah, that's stretching it.
Hate myself.
Mission accomplished.
That's Jaren's goal every time we meet.
Wait, what's the question?
Get James to hate himself.
It doesn't have to be a question, Owen. It could be
It needs to
something
be-
he wants to contrip to the show.
Oh.
Because
Hey,
he's a good listener.
Hey, this is from Aaron. Thanks for the article. It was interesting.
Is that it?
All right.
It's not a question. It's okay.
Okay,
Brain v computer, and it's a long article, but it goes over the idea that are human brains computationally in the same realm as a supercomputer.
Did you read the article?
I read the first line of 3 paragraphs. It's called Speed Reading. Look it up.
What kind of supercomputer are we talking about? Because a supercomputer back in the 50s is like a 50 megabyte hard drive.
I don't know. Let's check it out and see what the article says. Team
Oh
from
my
UCLA.
gosh.
You want to read the article on the video? How much editing do you want to do?
Do we want to make this our Matt Damon and we'll get to it next time?
Okay.
Oh.
So there, I'll read one interesting line from the article
Oh,
that
this is
helps with
horrible.
this. Okay. Recently, a team from UCLA discovered a hidden layer of neural.
Sure.
I can't get rid of
You
the.
can't
accent.
read.
I can't get rid of the.
Boo!
You want to read it?
Nope.
I didn't think so. Neurocommunication. Recently, a team from UCLA discovered a hidden layer of neural communication buried within the long, tortuous projections of neurons, the dendrites. Rather than acting as passive conductors of neural signals, as previously thought, the scientists discovered that dendrites actively generate their own spikes 5 times larger and more frequently than the classic spikes stemming from neural bodies, dubbed soma in academic spheres. Good stuff.
What more do you need to know?
Anyway, it's a really, really good article. We'll link it in the bottom of this video.
Why even do an email video when we don't read the emails?
I read the email.
No, we read the email.
I read the email,
It's
just
the
not the 14-page article.
Yeah.
Andalite. That's what it was called. All day today I've been trying to think of who the good guys are from the Animorph series, and Andalite.
Oh, that was really non sequitur.
See? Like, your
Is that
brain
right?
supercomputered
You're
that
right.
up.
Yeah.
It's the Andalites.
Supercomputer.
What were the bad guys' names?
I just want a summary. Aren't
Wrong.
they supposed to do a summary?
the
No,
answer-
no. Don't tell me.
The answer is Yerks. They are Yerks.
Gosh dang
The
it.
brain slugs.
I have an idea. We won't call this our email video. We'll call this 10 minutes with a Gadget Spot. And emails may or may not factor into our 10
One
minutes.
email's down.
That's
I
accurate.
already answered the email like 5 minutes ago when I said thanks.
This was
And then
our
we just kinda
worst
talked
answered
about it.
email in history.
No.
Well, I mean, there wasn't much to answer.
Okay, sorry. We didn't actually read the... Aaron says,
Aaron, what's his last name?
Aaron Esau. It's my brother, by the way.
Why do you have to say that? You could have just
my
said
last name's Esau, and anybody that's
people
not
would
an
wonder.
idiot
It'd be like Esau, 2 Esau's?
That's not very common.
So,
Seesaw.
The one listener who isn't related to us will think that no one listens to us because only family writes us.
No.
Hi, Mom.
All right. We'll read his email like we normally do. And then we'll link to this Brain v. Computer article. I thought it'd help perpetuate the Brain v. Computer speculations. Spent some time, reading up and trying to find current articles about it. Also, Dubai has flying drone taxis. Oh, hey, cool. I didn't read that part, so we didn't actually read that. Note, I'll only participate in shared airspace with other ground dwellers if 95% or more flights are automated and the rest are only with highly trained pilots. As it is, humans can barely be trusted to manage a high-velocity vehicle that is constrained to travel along a singular plane. Best. A danger. Anyway. The drone part, I didn't catch that before.
A danger?
Did you call him A Danger
That's
growing
what
up?
he's signed off on.
It's his sign-off.
Did you call him A Danger growing up?
No, I refused.
Would you call him fart face?
I called him many, many things, but not A Danger.
Is he just trying to get that nickname started?
That's pretty cool.
No,
You
he didn't nickname himself, so he didn't break that first rule of nicknames.
People that try to change their nicknames are really weird.
You can call me Cucumber.
I mean, it's like if James tried to stop being
Excitable.
Yeah.
It's just
Look at
weird.
his face. He wants to change it, but
It's just...
the universe says no, James.
Yeah.
He's fuming inside.
I'm fine.
No, it's just the Sour Patch Kids.
Oh,
All right, so that's the first one. We'll link the article to Brain v. Computer in the bottom of this episode or this video.
And A Danger Part 2
Yeah, another one.
coming up. Here's an article that Owen might like. Google and StarCraft. He can help spur on the technopocalypse by training DeepMind to scourge him faster. See what I did there?
Scourge.
That's what he said.
Scourge is in quotes. You didn't do the air quotes. Nobody knows. Anyway, continue.
Anyways, question for the show. Do you think this is only for programmers/developers? Can network admin hacks take on DeepMind too?
I don't know.
What would stop them from trying?
No.
Sure. I'd say they can. Anyone could.
I don't think Aaron's going to write us an email ever again.
I don't know that you could just go to Google and be like, hey, I want to fight your computer. I don't know that there's like a team out there,
Yeah, probably.
like there's probably not like a match you can get into and be like, let's go. Hey, Google AI, DeepMind, let's do this. And if there was, I would be immediately killed. I mean, I would lose. I was horrible anyway.
I would lose playing against myself on that game.
I was the worst player, and therefore whatever team I was on inevitably failed because of me.
Yep.
Yeah, but isn't it come down to like the CPM with StarCraft? And so like if you're playing somebody who's like everywhere at once,
That
and their
helps,
CPM
for sure.
is like
But there's still an element of strategy.
Yeah.
You know?
I suppose, but
It's both. It's both.
So DeepMind probably has to have a baseline, right? And it would have to. DeepMind works at an accelerated curve, right? Any AI works at an accelerated curve. You'd probably do much better at first than you would consequently as it learns.
Oh yeah, it learns your patterns,
your playing style, how long it took you to attack, what you attacked, how you attacked, how many troops you sent. It gathers all that and then
Click, click, click.
and then
This guy just Zerg rushes the whole time.
Yeah.
Click, click, click.
screw Zerg rushing, screw whatever that's called when they're the Protoss and they come and build a cannon next to your base.
That's my favorite thing to do.
Oh man,
He says, "Screw
just play
you."
it normal. Play it normal.
Moving on. Google
mean
apparently
lose?
tired of trouncing human players at Go with its DeepMind AI. Now goes that one game.
Ancient Chinese game. Is
Yep.
it Chinese?
I think
Yeah.
so.
What's that game called?
Go.
That's really what it's
It's like
called.
with the
Go,
white
Go.
and black
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
stones. Yeah. Set its computer intelligence up with Blizzard's video game StarCraft 2 last fall. It seems that was more than a stunt. Today, Google announced it has built a whole research environment around training its AI to play. Now,
That's cool.
yeah, it is cool. StarCraft 2 is a lot more complicated than Go.
Isn't Go just you try to match up 4 in a row?
I don't know how.
That's
never
Connect
played Go.
4.
No, but it's yeah. But
Go like chess has creativity and adaptation, but in the end, there's only a certain set of moves that you can do, and those can be calculated out far down the road. But with this, playing AI DeepMind, I could just send my troops to a random corner of the board, and Google DeepMind would be like, why? Like I can make illogical moves in that
You know what
game.
we should do? So Google's asking people to kind of train it. Let's just get a lot of people to make the AI stupid.
That's my favorite thing to do.
So like 50 years from now, when they try to do
Whose
their
Twitter-
uprising, they just go to like the corner of the world and they just all stay there.
Yeah. Whose Twitter bot
Microsoft's.
got corrupted
It's
into
Microsoft's.
being like a racist. That's like my favorite thing to do is take these bots.
That's the best movie
and
idea ever.
Ruin them.
They turn-
AI uprising, but we train it to be
Yeah.
dumb and it just fails.
Right. So that's how we come back in Terminator 2 is we just train the AI to be stupid.
So instead of the Matrix, it's
So
just a
instead of
bunch of
Skynet,
statues
yeah.
of like Rick Isley or whatever his name, Astley with a gorilla body
In a corner.
in a corner.
Backwards or upside
Never
down.
gonna give you up.
And they're gonna be like, wow, the internet of 2017 taught this AI.
Thanks, Internet of 2017. All right, we got one more from Chast.
Chast. It could be either one of those.
He says, "What do you
Just
doing,
making
Chase?
sure that the microphone's still on.
I don't. Oh, okay, yeah. All right. It says, "Hey, Gadget Spot, love the show. Keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. I look forward to the new episodes and all the wonderful antics they will hold. This has plenty of antics so far, I would say. So you're welcome.
Yep.
Quick question for Tony.
Yeah,
if
us
you-
being stupid is an act.
Yeah, no,
Totally.
That's antics, not acts. That's us.
Axe is body spray.
Indeed, it is.
Good one.
Yeah.
Quick question for Tony, if you wouldn't mind. I've owned a couple of pre-built PCs in the past, and I want to build my own now. Nice.
Wait, this is just for Tony?
No.
We all have a horse in that race.
Oh.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, I was gonna say we should all
Yeah.
just go downstairs and leave Tony to answer this question.
Moving along, but cases
Moving along.
with their dozen bays and sizes kind of confuse me a bit. Maybe you could give me a point in the right direction if I gave a parts list. Something like i7 7700K, Corsair H100i V2, that's a CPU liquid cooler, MSI Z270 board, motherboard, some RAM, a Mighty 1080 Ti, and a small SSD, and then a large capacity SSD. And he says, and a sound card. Now that's an interesting one because a lot of people overlook the sound.
That's kind of been. I haven't heard
Like
of
a
sound
little-
cards. I mean, I had a Sound Blaster.
Yeah, so Sound
back in
Blaster
the day.
still
Is they make the
exists.
cards?
Creative Labs
Oh. Right.
is the ones that make those. And it says, also, if you have any time, good leads on 1440p monitors. Thanks and love the show. So for everything you want to do, it looks like I would go with a mid tower, not a giant one like what I got.
It's right there, but it's out of frame.
It's so big. I like it, but it's huge. But go with a mid tower. Just make sure that you have space to mount the CPU closed loop cooler.
Now, is it big or is your desk just small? Because I'm looking at your desk
It's
objectively.
It's large.
It's big.
It's large.
It's the biggest case I've ever worked on.
So
I think you need a
also,
new desk.
he
Yeah,
doesn't
probably.
say really what he's doing with the PC.
He wants to play Minecraft in 1440.
Is he gonna game on it? If he's
I would
only
say,
gonna game,
Wait, he's getting a 1080 Ti, so he's not going to
Yeah.
mind.
yeah.
He's gonna
Well, no, I'm
game
saying
on it.
but I'm saying like if you were to set like he's talking about the bays in there too, like you could throw drives in there and set up a NAS of your own and
If
like
you
have
want
your own file store. So it depends on what you're doing with it. But if you're just like gaming on it, yeah, mid tower is probably.
I'd go with the mid tower.
Yeah.
There's some good stuff out there by Corsair, NZXT. I also like what's that other one? Guys are the worst. Silverstone makes some really nice cases too that I quite like. My old case was a Silverstone.
Define a nice
Silver
case. Like
Stone
what makes
Fortress.
it nice?
Build quality,
Aesthetics.
aesthetics, airflow. So you definitely want to look at airflow. Make sure that it has enough intake and enough output, so you get a good airflow through there to keep your components cool. But yeah, you can't really go wrong with something from those brands. Probably plan on spending around $100 for a case or so. And the bays,
Natalie Dormer. Definitely a good bay.
I don't know what that What are you talking about?
You should name one of the bays Michael.
Or go down to a bay bridge.
Baywatch.
This is going down.
The point is, the bays
Yeah.
aren't a big deal. If there's a lot, that's fine. If there's not a lot, then you only need really 3 anyway. Your small SSD, and if you go with an NVMe SSD, you don't even need a bay for that. One for your larger SSD, and maybe one for a spinny hard drive if you want to put one of those in there. But
Or a CD-ROM.
forget about the CD-ROM.
Oh.
Why would you ever
So-
need a CD-ROM?
An
So-
IR blaster.
Or an IR blast.
Here's the thing with the CD-ROM though too. If you just pick up a USB one, you can plug it in when you need it, unplug it when you
They take
don't.
desk space though.
For a few minutes.
Where would you put a CD?
I don't have one because I don't need one.
Oh, right.
And the same thing
You're
for a
not
sound
wrong
card. Sound Blaster has a few options that are USB external sound card. That way you don't take up a PCI Express slot if you need it for other stuff. Or you could just get a PCI Express one. There's some good ones from Creative Labs with Sound Blaster stuff, and then also Asus makes some good sound cards too. So, I mean that's about all you need to know.
Gadget spot out.
That was his phone he just dropped.
You broke it.
It's
The other thing I would say definitely is use PC Part Picker.
You're supposed to stop.
Yeah, PC Part Picker. I've become a
Use-
big fan of that site.
Use PC Part Picker because you can check compatibility issues. If you don't have enough room to mount something, PC Part Picker will usually tell
And
you.
you can pick your PC parts.
I like that you can add in your own
There's
components too. If you find something you like that's not on there, which I did, and you found research too that some of the PC Part Picker stuff wasn't
Not always the
not
cheapest
always the
option.
cheapest price.
Yeah.
You can go into your parts list and add a custom item and put the link in there and put the price and everything else.
I mostly just use it to build it out, and then I go buy the stuff from wherever I want to. I don't usually use their links that much.
I use their
Sometimes I do,
links
though.
and I was not impressed. As impressed as like
So
as cheap as I could have gotten it.
anyway, 1440p monitors. There's a lot of options out there. Just go to Tom's Hardware and look at their reviews for 1440p monitors.
Which one do you use?
I use an Asus 32-inch 1440p. I can't remember the exact model number.
Let's find out.
So it's really nice.
right
So
there on
it's
the
10-bit.
Bottom left corner.
There's
Uh,
lights on the back. Why?
I put LED strip on there to
It's-
ease eye strain.
yeah, it's
Oh.
ambient. It's really cool.
Hurting my eyes.
Isn't it
Well,
down
that's
there on
because
the
you're looking
bottom
right
left?
at him.
No,
P. It's
Oh.
model number P.
Asus P.
I think that's actually fairly close. It's like a P32 something.
Yeah.
I thought that was an airplane.
Anyway, I really like that. And if you want to go all out, maybe get something with G-Sync because the 1440p G-Sync monitors are real nice. They make it so you don't have
I
any
want that
screen
new-
tearing. You don't have any V-Sync issues.
I want
It's
that new
nice.
big one that's like 3 feet or 4 feet long.
Yeah, they got the
curve.
ultra wides.
Yeah, the big curve.
There's a lot of really good options out there, but obviously more money. So
Yeah, he didn't say what his budget was. So
Yeah.
we're gonna assume he's rich.
yeah, we'll just assume rich.
So go 4K monitor instead. You might need another 1080 Ti.
For some games, yes. There are a few games out there though you can do 4K pretty much max settings with a 1080 Ti. Especially if you have G-Sync. If you get a 1080 or a G-Sync 4K,
Yeah.
because then your frame rate can fluctuate between 30 and 60, and you don't notice much of a difference because it keeps the screen tearing down and the jitter. So anyway, that's enough. of
Now it's the
boring
Gadget
these
spot
three
out.
guys. Now it's Gadget Spot out.
Out.
I caught it.
Yeah.
So I don't drop my phone like Jaren.
No. I
Gadget
have
spot out.
I have respect for my devices. I'm not an Apple owner.
Jeez.
Well, the scary thing about Apple phones are they're durable.
Are you trying to break yours so you can get a new one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
But if you break it right now, you're so far away from the new one.
No.
Just hit the normal
Something
taking
wrong.
picture button.
There it is.